Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Wildflower. We have just returned to this crazy looking adventure here because I have actually really enjoyed the first episode. As I was saying, the game kind of feels like playing an Animal Crossing game, but it is a little bit different. It does have a certain appeal to that I am really enjoying so far. So, now that we have done with all the missions here, I think next up I'm supposed to do, go to the woods at night and pick up a moonflower. Of course, it is not nighttime just yet. Let me make my way back home because I completely forgot to water down the potatoes over here. And we definitely have to water these down if I want to pick up potatoes eventually, right? So let me water these down. There we go. Perfect. And these ones as well. Alright, that's all I wanted. Now, next up, hold up. I could go ahead and... Actually, I cannot get this one going because I need some dirt. I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to get my hands on some dirt. But I could get myself a compost bin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get that one eventually, but at the moment I'm not going to do it because we don't really have enough. I wish I could also move some things around. Hide build menu. Oh yeah, we can move some things around. So I could organize things a little bit better, right? We could move that one over there. And this one a little bit, maybe, actually, let me get both of them on this side instead. Because I want them to be a little bit closer, just to be a little bit better organized. And I love it that you can move things around, that is really good. Alright, perfect. In that case, let me keep on making my way, I guess... Where can I go? You know what, hold up, let me make my way to the lighthouse then. Let me try to unlock the lighthouse here while we're at it. And also see if we can find more things over there as well. I know that we have a billboards that I'm gonna be able to bring people some things if I have them, and I'm hoping to be able to find some more of those shells. Right, get ourselves more woods. Let me also get myself a little bit of that, mushrooms, and let me make my way to, as I was saying, the lighthouse. Now it is 2 p.m. at the moment. It is not that late already. So I'm not going to make my way to the forest just yet. Let me just take a look at the lighthouse here. Oh, I cannot. Seriously? Okay, never mind. I was really hoping I could actually inspect the lighthouse just a little bit. Just to at least get some information about it. Let me see if I can find some shells down on the beach. And the answer is no. Okay, never mind. In that case, let me make my way towards the forest then. And I'm gonna make my way towards the forest by simply going, of course, through the beach side here. Look at this old guy. I'm guessing he's the one going on the beach and collecting stuff, eh? Alright, let's see. So we got another shell over here. Perfect. I think if I'm almost gonna need 4 of these seashells. I don't even know. Oh, we got a coconut. There we go. Awesome. Alright, we got another seashell. Perfect. So we got 3 so far. Not exactly sure how many I'm gonna need though. But I'm gonna make my way... Oh, hold up. Let me get a little bit of love to the kitty cat. I'm curious if eventually I'm gonna be able to get this thing as my pet. I don't know. Look at that. We are increasing our love with it. I'm curious if I'm gonna also be able to find some puppies as well. I'm a puppy person. I'm not really a cat person, so that's why I'm hoping to find that.
Your grandma was always good luck on a boat back in the day. She had a heron's eye for spotting fish.
But how can you see fish if they're underwater?
She hasn't taught you much, has she?
Potatoes?
Potatoes?
Here, take this rod.
Oh,
Keep your
did I just
eyes
get myself a
peeled
fishing
whenever
rod? I
you're near
did.
water for the shadows of swimming fish. When you see them near the surface like that, you know they're feeding. Trick is to get one of them to nibble on your hook instead of the bait fish they're chasing.
How do I do that?
You'll need some bait. Here are some worms. Hey, you're not the squeamish type, are you? You gotta hook your bait and cast your line. You'll feel when you got one, and then you reel it in.
Wait, back up. How do I cast my line?
You'll get the hang of it. The lake in the forest is a nice place to start. But take care, you hear? Don't go in those woods after sunset. I've seen things, well, you wouldn't believe me. My boy Otto didn't either till he saw it for himself. Just stay safe and come back and see me after you've given it a few tries.
Alright, buddy, look at that. I think I'm supposed to try 3 times to catch some fishies. I think it works even if you don't catch any fishies. But first, I gotta make my way into the woods. I know that the fisherman just told me not to go in the woods because it is dangerous, I think. I do have to go there because I gotta get myself one of those flowers, right, for Grandma. So let me make my way towards the forest. It is 5 p.m. and I'm guessing the sunset is already starting. There we go. Oh, at it, I'm also going to collect as many things as possible. And let me also start looking for that flower that I'm supposed to find. Oh, you know what? I think this is the flower right here, but I got to wait for the sunset to start so I can collect it.
Huh.
Yes, this is it.
This is the moonflower bush. But I guess I can't pick the flowers until tonight.
Yep, don't worry about it. I'm going to be waiting until it's going to bloom. Until then let me start looking for more things to collect. Let's see. Come on, I need more mushrooms. Don't really see much around here. Hold up. Let me get myself a few more wood pieces then, since we do have a little bit more energy in us. Also, at the same time, could I maybe try to catch me some fishies? Select. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to try my best.
Ah, caught one.
Oh, I just caught one. Here we go. That wasn't that bad. Alright, we got a char. A spotted fish found near the woods. A common catch. Sell it to Bruno or cook it. Okay, hold up. Before I'm gonna do anything, let me see if the flower has bloomed. Because I may be able to get myself the flower now, right? It is after sunset. So it should be bloomed. Yes, it is. Look at that. We found it. Awesome. There we go. The moonflower. Oh.
Hello?
The heck?
Who's there?
What is that?
I probably shouldn't spy on strange people creepily creeping through the woods at night.
You're okay. Don't worry about it.
Come along, Elder Hazel.
Don't rush me, I'm coming.
Oh, Grandma's well? What? Elder Hazel.
Where did she go? She shouldn't be out here at night.
Elder Hazel, this is the 3rd time you've come to the circle without your robe and mask. This is an unacceptable risk.
Bah, it's time for us to come out of hiding. The town won't be afraid of witches if they know that we're their neighbors.
People seem nice until the day comes when they need a scapegoat for their troubles. Then people become mobs.
Well, I didn't bring Tara here so she could skulk around like she's doing something wrong just by being who she is.
So you think your intuition was right then? She has the gift? When will she be ready to join us?
Join them?
You hear something?
Oh god. I'm pretty sure they didn't see me. Wait until Grandma returns to ask her about the forest. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, look at the cat again. Hey buddy, what are you doing here?
Aw, who's a good kitty?
Alright, so apparently I'm supposed to wait until Grandma returns. I'm curious if I'm supposed to wait for her here, or if I'm supposed to go back home to do that. Right, I got my energy back. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to do a little bit of fishing, if I may. The problem is... Oh, hold up. There is a little bit of fish there. I want to try to catch me these 3 fishes, right? For the fisherman. There's another one. Awesome. Alright, and I think I may have another spot somewhere around here to catch me another fish. Let me see. Let me try. Oh, there we go. We got it. Perfect. It's probably going to be the last one. Hopefully the big fishes are going to bite, not the small one. Come on. Dang it. We got a small one. That's fine.
Gotcha.
I'm probably going to need like maybe a better fishing rod or maybe better bait for the big ones to bite. I don't even know how that works. But let's just see what happens here. So is Grandma going to be done with this? She's still inside here. Lure one in. We're done with that. Would you know it? We're done with that one as well. Return for Grandma. Or return to Grandma. Oh, you know, never mind. I think I'm supposed to go back. Wait until Grandma returns to ask her about the forest. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go back home so that we meet Grandma, right? I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to wait for her here. So, let me just make my way back home then. Alright, and while we're at it, let me also see if I can get myself another mission from here. So we got the mushroom mission that we can get. We also got the shell mission that we can get. Next up is gonna be the dirt mission, but I have no idea how to get any of that dirt. So, let me just skip as I'm gonna arrive home then. Alright, there we go. Hey, Grandma. Let me give her the wood, first of all.
See, a bit of food is all you need when your energy is low, and then you're right as rain. For a while. You still need plenty of sleep. Even my cooking is no match for a good night's rest.
But Grandma, you're the one who should be resting. I don't want you troubling yourself to cook for me.
Ah, is that your way of trying to get my recipe book? Did Sophia put you up to it? She's always
Oh, you know what? I
trying to
think
get
the
a
recipe book
peek
is
at
actually
my
on the chair there,
recipes,
so
but
I'm
you
probably
can
gonna have
tell
it
her they
to be able to
stay
start
in
cooking
the
stuff.
Family. I hide my recipe book in the stove. She never thinks to look
In
in
the
there.
stove.
Go on, try one.
Okay. Well, which one is your favorite?
I am quite partial to mushroom risotto.
There we go. I think I'm gonna be able to now start cooking myself. So in order to do the mushroom risotto, of course, I'm gonna need a little bit of rice, but I don't really have that just yet. All right, next up, let me ask her, of course, about... Actually, hold up. What is this?
Grandma, I said I would make you your favorite recipe, and I meant it. I just need a few things.
You can't grow rice yourself around these
so I'm gonna have
parts,
to go ahead and
but you
buy it,
can pick
yeah.
some up at Lena's store too.
Your wish is my command, Grandma.
Oh, you're too good to me, honeybee.
All right, so we know that. Next up, as I was saying, let me chat with her about the forest.
Grandma, so can we talk about the fact that I saw you with some people in masks and robes in the woods last night?
It would be nice to talk after I've had some tea.
Come on, Grandma.
Oh, yes, some tea would really hit the spot.
All right, so apparently I'm supposed to make her some tea. Grandma's favorite restorative tea made with thistle and moonflower. Flowers only bloom in the woods after sunset. Now, I'm curious if I have the thistles because I did collect quite a lot of flowers around, right? And of course, I did get myself the moonflower. So maybe I'm supposed to go ahead and try to make it. Let's see if I can actually do that. So if I go over here... there we go. We got everything that we need. All right, craft. So hopefully she's going to tell me what I need to know, right? At the same time, can I also craft me something else? We cannot craft that. We cannot craft that. And we cannot craft that because we do not have any rice. I get it now. Man, we're going to have to learn so many recipes then. All right, in that case, let me chat with her as I have the tea now.
Oh, my. Oh, you make a very potent brew. Here's that key to the basement that you asked
interesting.
But the hooded strangers?
Go on down, my dear. It will all make sense, I promise.
All right, confirm. See what the trapdoor is all about. So in order to go down, all I gotta do is just go through here. All right, look at that. We just removed the rug, which means I can now make my way at the bottom.
Okay, I definitely have more questions than answers now.
Oh, this is a witch's
Is
cauldron.
that a cauldron?
Not just any cauldron, your cauldron.
What? Oh, no, I'm not a...
Witch? Oh, my dear, yes, you are. No layperson could make a brew like that on her first try. I feel as spry as I did 50 years ago.
Love it.
This
I
basement
have a feeling this is where we're
your
going to be able to
sanctum.
start learning
You
how
have
to be
your
a witch.
cauldron, of course.
Wait, is Dad a witch, or warlock, or...
Arthur? Oh, no.
What? Arthur? Is my dad King
no,
Arthur?
Maybe he's more conventional, I'm afraid. But I saw that spark of magic in your eyes the first time I held you. I've always known you would be an extraordinary witch. But the Coven needs proof before they'll accept you.
Coven.
Coven?
Well, those folks in the woods, of course. They put a charm on the bramble wall, so you'll need a wand to open it.
This is, kind of a lot to learn all at once.
I understand, honeybee. When you're ready, Read this incantation before the special silver willow in the woods. Then you'll have a branch to make your first wand.
I have a feeling we're just about to get ourselves our first wand. This basic wand can perform spells yet. Read the incantation Grandma gave you while standing next to the silver willow tree in the woods. Ah, I think she's talking about that huge tree, right, in the forest.
Grandma says this is my cauldron, but I better wait until I've learned how to use it.
And of course, this is a huge area here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to customize this place the way I want it, right? Look at that. Yeah, we are going to have to build a distillery. We are going to have to build a mortar and pestle. Seriously? Of course, we don't have anything that we need just yet. I have a feeling in order to start building stuff, I am, of course, going to need to open up the mine, right? Let me water this down because that's where I'm going to be able to find some of that ore. Water this down. Let me grab a little bit more water. There we go. And all we got to do now is just keep on waiting. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see. What do we got to do next? So our next mission, of course, I got to deliver these two to Shelby and Sophia. Steeped in the mystery. So we got to go there. And we also have to wait for the potatoes to grow. And we also have to go to the fisherman to give him the mission. So first of all, before I'm going to do anything, let me first of all get myself a little bit of wood. I have a feeling I gotta go at the beach at the moment to see, to meet Shepherd, I think it was his name. Because I have to... No, don't cut that one down. Let it grow. I gotta try to give him some of those shells, right, to get my reward from it. So let's see if I can meet this fella. If I'm not mistaken, I actually saw this fella around at the bottom here on the beach. The witchweed. Of course, there's gonna be so many things around in this game that we're gonna be able to find.
Aww.
Every time I'm gonna find the cat, I'm gonna try to increase my relationship with it because eventually I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to get it as a pet. Right, where's the old man? Oh, look at this one. This one is open.
Hello again.
I don't want to chat with you.
Hi. You know, you don't see many blacksmiths these days.
Yeah, I know. Well, my great-grandpa was a blacksmith, so I guess you could say it runs in the family. Of course, he died before I was born, but it's his hammer I've got.
That's really cool. So your family taught you?
Oh, nah, I'm self-taught. A city export like yourself. It's harder work than sitting at a desk, but it's more rewarding. You'll come to love it here.
We'll see.
All right, thank you. And let me grab this one. Ah, there we go. We got a pearl in return. Interesting. I was really hoping I could get the shell as well, but anyway. Now, I don't see the old man anywhere. I really wanted to see the old man because I wanted to chat with him and try to give him all these shells. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to come across him eventually because I'm not quite sure exactly where I'm supposed to look for him. The only place that I saw him so far, at least, was at the beach. Now, the store apparently is not open, so I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. Let me just give this fella then what he requested. At the same time, I think she also requested something, right? Let's go with that. Claim rewards.
You saw my request. Thanks.
Don't worry about it. Thank you very much for the money.
Oh, just who I was hoping to see.
Who, me?
Here, take this to Hazel.
Oh, I couldn't.
Nonsense. Take it. Your grandma and I have a friendly pie rivalry of sorts.
Pie rivalry.
This is my answer to her last move.
Apple pie.
A
Awesome.
devastatingly perfect key lime tart. I bake with love. But I also bake to win.
Okay. I'll make sure she gets it.
Let me know how she likes it.
Of course, you are going to have to chat around with people just to get extra missions by the looks of it. Making acquaintances. It looks like Sophia is really getting to know Tara. Keep an eye on them around the island and different times and something special might happen. Huh. All right, hold up. First of all, let me chat with this fellow as well. Give him the fishies.
Wonderful. You got the look of a lifelong angler in your eyes now. Oh, now here's a real challenge. Catching a certain fish is about the right bait, the right place,
I knew
and
it.
luck. I got a hankering for some nice, fresh, striped sea bass.
Sea bass.
They're ocean fish, so you gotta go to the beach. They might go for a worm, but you'll have better luck with this.
Huh.
In the future, you can keep bait fish you catch to try and hook bigger and more valuable fish. Come back when you caught one.
I get it. So apparently we got to use smaller fishies to try to catch bigger ones. That is interesting. Hey, buddy.
Hey, have you tried Kim's butcher shop yet? There was nowhere on the island to get good bacon until they came along. Now Kai and I can have ourselves a breakfast with the works on the weekends.
All right, I am going to have to wait for the shop here to open up a little bit faster because I'm going to want to get myself a little bit of rice. But in the meantime, let me keep on looking around. Let's see who else we can meet around here. I may just have to go to fishing. Oh, hold up. What is happening here? I thought this fella needed something from me. Hold up. Let me go outside and try to chat with him.
It's so, like, cool of you to come hang with Hazel. When I first took over my stall from the last owner, Hazel came and bought chocolate every day. Turns out she doesn't even like chocolate. She just figured if other people saw her giving me business, they would too.
Well, I do like chocolate, so you will be seeing a lot of me too.
Sweet.
Sweet. All right, buddy. There we go. Relationship increase with him as well. Let me also chat with her a little bit as well.
How's the farm? Are you inundated with chores yet?
A little bit.
There's not that
But
much
not
to
that many,
do,
yeah. We're
honestly.
good.
The farm seems so much smaller now that I'm an adult.
When I first came here, I didn't think I'd have much work either. But living things, plants and people, are always growing, changing, becoming run down. And caring for them takes a lot of time.
All right, awesome. Increase our relationship with her as well, a little bit as well. Let me keep on going this way then. Let's see what else we got to do. Now, I think I'm going to make my way to the forest next to try to start getting myself my first branch, my first wand. Why not? This fella, can I chat with him? Look at that, tool shed and vegetable patch. So if I want to fix anything, of course, I'm going to have to give him a lot of materials. And apparently I'm going to need 50 wood and 200 coins if I want him to fix it up for me. You'll need to clear an area or your farm before I can start. Ah.
I can make a bigger shed, but you'll need to clear out all the trees and rocks from the area I've roped
Get
off.
it.
Got it? You come back and let me know when you've cleared out all the trees and rocks there, and then we can talk business.
Okay, buddy. So not only that I'm going to have to give him the wood and the money, but I'm also going to have to clear out the area. Interesting. Well, in that case, let me keep on going this way. Let's see if we have any new things that we're supposed to grab right here. But I'm also going to make my way to the tree at the top in just a second to see if I can get myself one of those branches. What is she doing in the forest? Hey, I need you to be in the shop because I need to buy some stuff from you.
Are you settling in okay?
I'm still figuring out my way around and meeting everyone.
Well, take your time. A new town can be overwhelming. And some of the folks here are a little more overwhelming than others.
All right, thank you very much. I like it that you can actually grab a lot of missions. What I want to say is that I like it that you have multiple conversations that you can have with these people. They're not really repeating that much. Hey, buddy. I have the mushrooms you wanted.
Well, that sure is a nice surprise. I'm grateful.
No worries. Awesome.
I know what you must be thinking. Why does old Shelby live in the woods?
Oh, well, it's really pretty and it's quiet.
Don't patronize
Patronize
me.
me.
Truth is, there are riches here the untrained eye can't see. You bring me forageables, and I'll pay you fairly for your troubles.
I don't mind helping you out. You don't have to pay me.
I'm a hermit, not a pauper. Don't need charity from no one. My bones may be getting old, but my mind's as sharp as a...
Sharp as a...
sharp as a...
Attack?
Don't interrupt. Young folks these days. No respect.
I love it. I just noticed this guy has two-tone colors for his eyes. That is awesome. All right, we got ourselves the last mission completed here. Next up, let me make my way to the forest. Not to the forest, to the tree over here to get myself the branch, I guess, right? Let's see if that's going to work. Can I get the wand, please?
Let's see. The inscription says, "If I be worthy, ancient tree, give a silver branch to me."
That was easy. That's an easy incantation.
Please?
Please. There we go.
Wow! Thanks, magic tree.
No way, I just got myself my first basic wands. Right, show grandma the wand branch. Okay, in that case, let me make my way back home then. Now, let's remember that I'm gonna have to start cutting down quite a lot of trees if I want to fix up what I want to fix up there. At the same time, Can I chat with this lady at the flower shop? Why not?
I place a monthly order for fresh flowers, Violet. It's not like I asked for a rush job.
I'm sorry. It's just that the ferry's running behind schedule. Again. Maybe if the ferry wasn't underfunded, this wouldn't happen.
Make excuses if you like. Late is late, as I tell my students.
Bad time.
No, it's fine. When my dad was mayor, the ferry always ran on time. Hey, do you have any wildflowers growing on your farm? Maybe I could make some substitutions.
Sort of. How do you feel about thistles?
You're suggesting I make a bouquet out of thistles? Thistles?
Look, if you don't want them...
Did you hear me say no? The sooner I can get Vanessa out of my hair, the better.
Alright, there we go. And thankfully, we do have what we needed. There we go. I think we got it.
So, anything I can put in my bouquet?
Yes.
Stress no more, I found just the thing. See? They're pretty.
Yes, those will do nicely. It's hard sometimes. Filling all these orders to decorate the house I grew up in.
Whoa, does the mansion go with the job?
Yep. Anyway, thanks. You saved my butt.
There we go. And I think I also got myself seeds, rather. I'm going to be able to plant back at home.
So, I run the flower shop here in town if you ever need anything.
Wow. It's such a coincidence with you being named...
Yeah. Violet. A flower. It's hilarious. Look, I don't even like flowers that much, but I can set my own hours. I like being able to be there when my little brother gets home from school.
That's so nice. How old is the little guy?
16. But he still likes it when I make him a snack, okay?
Alright, so I think we got everything that we needed. Perfect. Can I chat with the teacher? The mayor's wife?
Good to see you again.
Hi.
Have you seen the notice board in front of Town Hall? There are always lots of ways to help out in the
I've
community.
already done quite a few of them.
Oh, yes, I saw it.
Wonderful. I'm sure your neighbors will appreciate you lending a hand whenever you can.
Perfect. We got a little information on that. Let me see if there are more, though, because... Oh, there we go. So there is the cauliflower one in the dirt, but I have no idea how to get my hands on dirt here.
Messenger Connor told me you said hello. I'm so pleased you two spoke. The building he transformed into the Consciousness Center was a real eyesore. And look at it now. He's a shining example of how to change a community for the
Alright, buddy.
better.
I was hoping for something more from him. What is that, though?
The sign says it's an ancient stone covered in runes. So cool.
I have a feeling I may need to get my hands on that stone because it kind of looks like magical. Right, well, in that case, let me skip as I'm gonna get back home to show my grandma the stick that I just got. And I just realized that I called it stick. Although that's a kind of a magical wand. Now, let me see. Can I maybe get rid of some things here? How do you get rid of these things? Oh, look at that, the sheds. Huh.
You know, I don't think I've been in here since your grandpa died.
Sorry, I was just looking around like you said. I didn't mean to pry.
No, it's fine. I just wasn't as good with my hands as he was. He gave most of his tools to Thomas, since I knew he'd put them to good use. You know, if we want to get this place up and running, though, we'll need to put in the work here, too. We always made a whole lot more money from his crafts than just the farm produce alone. If you ever want to try your hand at it, I kept the blueprints to all his tools right here.
Thanks, Grandma. Not sure if I'm a handy Terra, but I'll try for us.
Here we go. Perfect. All right. Now, I also need to get rid of the stuff around here, but I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to be able to do it. So, let me go ahead and chat with Grandma about... actually, hold up. Did I water these down today? I don't remember if I did. It is definitely not ready. Yeah, we gotta wait for a few more days until the potatoes are gonna be done. Let me just chat with Grandma and tell her that we got the wand.
Is your wand ready?
Yep.
Yes. Look.
Careful where you point that thing. Oh my, you have a lot to learn. It's time for you to meet the Coven. Are you ready to go?
Yes, please.
Sure. Let's go.
I'm not sure what to expect here, but this is gonna be interesting.
The brambles only allow friends of the Coven through, so this incantation helps it to identify you. Once it meets you, it'll know you're a friend and let you through from now on. Say the spell when you're ready.
Ah, alright. Read the incantation Grandma gave you while standing next to the bramble gate in the woods. Alright, let's do it.
A friend of the Coven comes to you. Unravel your brambles and let me through.
Okay, the incantations are really not that difficult.
It worked!
Here we go.
Well done. Now, let's head on up.
Now, I'm really curious what the other one that was masked and tried to get through that bramble and couldn't do it.
Place? Who are these people?
Shh. You've got to be properly introduced.
Who approaches this sacred circle?
I bring one who wishes to know the mysteries of this coven.
Hi.
Welcome, Initiate. Elder Hazel has told us so much about you. I am the High Priestess of this coven. Before you can join us, you must vow to never reveal the location of our circle or the details of our rites to any others. Do you promise to abide by our covenants?
Sure. I promise. I'm so excited that I'm a witch. This is going to be so much fun.
I'm so excited that I'm a witch.
About that, honeybee.
You're not a witch. Not yet. First, you must cast the initiation rite.
Oh, okay. But how do I do that?
Speak to the Farseer over yonder. He will explain the art of incantations.
Ah, man, look at that. We just unlocked a brand new... Oh my god, did that guy just came over using a branch? A broom? Seriously? I mean, of course, they are witches, right? Interesting. Alright, let me have a chat with this fella then. Hopefully he's gonna help up.
Are you the Farseer?
What? Yes, Farseer, that's me. Though a nearsighted Farseer.
You know, you sound a little bit like...
You've no idea who I am. I'm wearing a mask. Listen,
I have a feeling I know exactly who all these people are.
do you want to learn more magic?
Maybe the elders in town, they are all
I'm gonna teach you the
magicians.
art of incantations. Tricky stuff. Mess it up, and there won't be much left of you beyond dust.
That sounds a bit dangerous to start with.
Only to fool initiates that don't follow instructions. Now, listen closely. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. I need you to chop lots of wood.
What?
Turn it into paper.
Right.
You'll need a paper press. Put it in your tool shed.
How will this help me with incantations?
All will be revealed.
You're trying to be mysterious. Love it.
One of us is clearly crazy.
I'm beginning to think it's me for listening to you.
Alright, so apparently this fellow wants me to make 2 pieces of paper, but of course, in order to do that, I may need to build something in my shed back at home, which is not gonna be as easy as I thought.
Have you built the paper?
No, I haven't done that yet, because I think I'm gonna have to go back home to do it, right? The Farseer needs paper for some reason. Show hands. This will require a paper press. Build it in your sheds. Oh, man, this means I'm gonna have to go away from here. Seriously? Hold up, let me check and see what this is then. Before I'm gonna go back home, I want to inspect this area a little bit, because this looks pretty epic. Of course, we cannot collect any of those mushrooms by the looks of it. Ah, look at that, we just unlocked a new area here. Interesting, and we of course have another one that we gotta unlock, all the way to the top, the other forest, I guess.
The Acolyte was the last witch initiated into our order. She can help guide you.
The Acolyte? Which one is the Acolyte? Is she the Acolyte? Nope, this one is the Journeyman.
Welcome to the Bad Lighting and Great Costumes Club. We meet every night.
Alright, buddy. What about this one?
Excuse me, your...
Magicalness.
magicalness.
High Priestess works fine, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, High Priestess, how long has this coven been in Fairhaven?
Witches have always been drawn here, and because of that, the Coven has been here for many, many generations.
All right, in that case, let me see if I can chat with these two as well. Just try to meet everybody.
I
This one
welcome
is an
you to
adept.
this gathering.
All right, and this one is
Hey,
Acolyte.
you can call me the Acolyte. It's nice to meet you, but I'm not supposed to speak to you much yet.
So of course we are gonna have to come back and chat with them once I'm gonna be done with what I gotta do for the mission. So let me make my way back home then. It is 10 p.m. already, which means it is pretty late outside. Let me also grab more of these flowers. There we go. We got 2 moonflowers. Let me also interact with the cat to increase our relationship.
Aw, who's a good kitty?
Very, very soon we are gonna get it as a pet. I'm pretty sure about it. All right, now before I'm gonna go to sleep, let me also use my energy here to get rid of some more trees, I guess. Yeah, let's just get rid of... Can I get rid of another tree? Oh, hold up. Let me grab these flowers while we're at it. Let me grab some wood out of here as well. We have to get quite a bit of wood, I think, if I want to build up that paper press. It's getting late. You should be getting to bed. I know. Hold up. Before I get to bed. Actually, I don't want to faint here. Let's see if I can build me what I need. But I'm pretty sure I don't have the wood, right? Just got some weeds. Let's see. Can I build it in the shed here? So we need a paper press. Oh, we do have enough. All right. In that case, let's get this one going right over here. Perfect. And let me make 2 pieces of paper. 2. There we go. I think I got what I needed. Awesome. And of course, we are gonna have to make our way back at the forest, but at the moment we are pretty tired. So let me go to sleep, reset the day. Yes. And tomorrow we are gonna go back in the forest and give them the pieces of paper. All right, look at that. It is Friday. I love it how the days are passing here. This looks really lovely.
Oh, good. You're up. The mayor's called a town meeting this morning. We should get down there and see what he's making a fuss about this time.
Do you think it's some kind of trouble?
Ah, I really hope not, but I guess we'll see.
Lead the way, Grandma.
Follow me.
All right, follow Grandma to town for a meeting. Before I'm gonna do that, hold up, Grandma. I do want to water down.
I'd better follow Grandma to the town hall.
Yeah, I know. I just watered down the... Oh, I cannot water down the potatoes. Seriously? Dang it. Well, in that case, I'm gonna have to go back and do that later on. For now, let's just follow Grandma to town hall. I know, I'm trying to do that. Come on. Don't worry about it. She's a little bit slow, but that's fine. I'm really curious to see what this is all about, though. I have a feeling this mayor guy is just about to turn bad. Right, almost there, Grandma. Almost there. There we go.
Settle down, everyone. Settle down. I've brought you together to discuss a very important matter. There have been very strange goings-on in our beloved town of Fairhaven. There is a force at work in our community, and I don't know who's responsible, but whoever they are, they don't have Fairhaven's best interests at heart.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Me neither.
I've seen strange lights in the forest at night.
Yeah, and folks in robes and masks wandering around after sunset.
Yes, good. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Wait, I'm sure there's a rational explanation for all this.
No matter the cause, we must ensure our town doesn't become a home for roustabouts and unsavory types. I ask all of you to keep a sharp eye out for signs of mischief. And if you see anything, report it to me.
Or me, if you'd prefer. I'd hate for anyone in Fairhaven to feel fearful.
Well, I never. Mayor Otto, soft on business. Soft in the head is more like it. Him and his fancy britches wife standing up there and casting judgment on others.
Uh-oh. You're even better than I thought.
He can't just tell people to spy on their neighbors, to be so afraid that they distrust everyone around them.
Maybe we could cast a goodwill spell to make everyone be nice to each other.
I wish it were that simple. But just because you can solve a problem with magic doesn't mean you should. Thomas could use some help on his farm. I know he's got an order of beans due, and he doesn't have enough plots going to make it in time. He's too proud to ask for help, though. Here, take these seeds. They should be enough to make the order.
Are these magic beans?
Oh, heavens no. But if you've got the means to give them a boost, it certainly
I
wouldn't
get it.
hurt.
So maybe if I give it a boost, they are gonna grow a little bit faster. So I think I'm supposed to grow 8 of them. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright, well, that being said, let me carry on then. Let me make my way back to the forest over here. I want to try to finish up the mission that I was trying to do with the pieces of paper. And then that's going to be probably it for today's episode. Let me also make my way through here. I'm also going to have to go, of course, back home to try to get myself... Oh, look, can I chop this down? To try to water down the potatoes. There we go, perfect. We got a little bit of wood. So we are gonna have to get ourselves 50 wood because I think that's kind of the max limit that we can carry in our backpack. Oh, I just noticed that the portal there, the wood portal, is staying now open, which is interesting. Alright, we got 35 woods. I'm gonna grab a little bit more here, including this. One more strike, and that's it. Perfect. Alright, I'm not gonna do any more because we are out of energy at the moment. Let me just make my way to these fellas and give them the pieces of paper that we just got. Oh, look at this, they're not even here. I have a feeling they're only gonna show up late at night. Are you kidding me, game? Okay. Well, in that case, let me go back home then and try to water down the potatoes. And while we're at it, you know what? Let me also try to catch me some of these fishies, the bomb, right? Using the small fishies as baits. Dang it, I didn't want you. If you want to catch a sea bot, don't reel it in. Small common fish. Wait for the big one. Ah, I get it. So we gotta wait for the big one to bite. Interesting. There we go. We got it.
Gotcha.
That's how you work. So you can actually wait for other fishies to stop biting so you can catch the ones that you're looking for. Interesting. So all I had to do is just lure one of them, which we already did. Can I try to catch me another one here? Let's try. So I'm gonna wait for the small ones, if they're gonna bite, to stop biting, and then I'm gonna try to catch me the big one. Nope, I'm not gonna reel you in. I'm just gonna wait for the big guy. Nope. Come on, buddy. Stop that. I'm waiting for the big guy. There we go. Interesting. This is a really interesting system of fishing. I've never experienced this before. I don't mind it though. And I think another one spawned in there, but
I'm all out of
we're
strength.
all out of strength.
I could eat some food for...
Do I have any food? Yes, we do. Let me eat this one up. There we go. Perfect. And catch another one. Oh, I also remember that I gotta give my grandma the pine that I got. Nope. Hold up, buddy. I need the big guy. Stop biting. I need the big one. They're so annoying. So the thing is, after they're done biting, apparently they're gonna leave, allowing the big guy to bite. Huh. Interesting way that it works like that. Alright, and I got a sturgeon this time. What? Interesting. Let me try it one more time.
I don't have any bait. Maybe I should visit Bruno's shop?
Ah, so we are completely out of bait. Of course, we don't even have the small fishies, right, to use as bait. Ah, I get it now. Okay, in that case, let me make my way over here. Let's see if I got a chat with this fella. Or if I'm supposed to actually grow those beans and then bring him to him.
Hi, it's me again. I've been trying to help out my grandma, but I don't know much about farming at all.
Yep. Like I said, not so easy. Hazel's got some of the best soil on the island. Shame for it to go to waste. Look, city girl. Just water your plants and you'll do fine.
Look, city girl. Alright, let me make my way back home then and try to water down my plants because I do have to put a little bit of water into my potatoes. If I'm not mistaken, the first batch of potatoes should be completed, right? let's see. And while we're at it, I'm also going to collect a few more of these, of course. Oh, where's my grandma going? Hold up, Grandma. I got something for you. I think she's actually making her way to the forest, yeah. Let's see. Let me give you...
Grandma, I said I would make you your favorite recipe, and I meant it. I just
No,
need
not this one, not
few
this one.
things. You'll...
I need to give her...
Potatoes.
Not this one either.
Oh,
there
sure,
we go.
Grandma. Sophia
The pie,
gave me this
awesome.
pie to give to you.
Apple? How original. You keep it, honeybee. The sugar rush will give you some energy when you need it.
Perfect. All right. That is done then. In that case, let me make my way over here. Water down my potatoes. Just like that. I think these ones are going to be ready tomorrow. Pretty sure about it. Let's water down these ones as well. Here we go. Let me grab some water. And let me also get myself a little bit more food in here. Why not go with this one? Alright, and I am going to make my way in the forest over here to try to get me as much wood as possible. Alright, and I just collected 50 wood that we needed. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly why I needed it. Actually, I think I do remember, yeah. We needed the wood for the woodsmith, right? So, because of that, let me make my way back in town, as I'm also going to have to go, of course, back to the sorcerers, and I give them the pieces of paper. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough money because I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I needed about 200 coins, right? In order to get that going. But I am going to make my way to Parker over here. I think that's what his name was, right? But yeah, unfortunately he's not going to be in the shop anymore, so I'm going to have to give him the wood later on. So in that case, let me make my way back to right over here, the forest. Look at that, my grandma already made it here. Interesting. And I'm pretty sure the rest of the sorcerers are also going to be here as well. Yep, they are. There we go. They are showing in. Huh. I love how they're coming in with their brooms. That is so cool. Alright, in that case, let me give this fella the pieces of paper that he requested.
Great. Just what we need. Hang on to those and you'll have a use for them in 2 shakes. Incantations or spells read aloud. They require vast amounts of magic and special ingredients at the time of writing them down, and are consumed when read aloud. But they make incredible change to the world. A lot of the most powerful spells are incantations.
Whoa. What do I need to do?
I like your spirit. The next step is obvious. Time for you to go fishing.
Wait, what?
Ah, just any old fishing. You'll only catch what you need at the beach, which is south of Thomas's farm. You must catch me some squid. I've had a hankering for calamari for days now.
I thought you were teaching me to do these powerful spells.
I am the best way I know how. Pay attention. Go get me those squid.
Alright, so apparently he wants me to catch a squid, an ocean-dwelling animal that spits out ink, a rare catch. Sell it to Bruno or cook it. But of course, in order to catch this thing, I will, of course, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a bait, right?
Farseer.
I'm sorry, what?
Name's Farseer. I see. Far.
Like you've got great vision?
Visions.
Right. Okay. Nice to meet you, Farseer.
Man, the voice acting is so good in this game. It definitely changes everything because it allows you to kind of know the characters a little bit better here, know their personalities. So good. I absolutely love it that they decided to go with this. Now, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure that although next up I do have to go ahead and try to catch me some more fishies, I'm pretty sure I cannot do that anymore just because I don't have any bait. And I'm gonna have to get to Bruno to buy some bait. And at the moment it is pretty late outside, nobody's gonna be out to sell me anything. So because of that, let me make my way back home, go back to sleep, reset the day, and early in the morning we're probably gonna have ourselves the potatoes that we needed for Grandma. So let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, there we go. A brand new day has started. Let's see what we can chat with Grandma. Mission.
Grandma, I've been thinking about my childhood memories of your garden. Just bursting with veggies in every color. I think we could bring it back to the way it was.
Are you sure? That's quite a bit of work.
What would we need?
Well, for it to be enough to feed us and turn a profit, you'd need to build a bunch more garden beds. That means keeping a compost bin so you can get a whole lot of good soil to fill them. And you'll need to chop some wood to make the beds.
Okay. I'm on it.
Oh, you know what? I think the way I'm gonna get myself that resource that I don't have right now is to actually build up a compost bin. But let me get myself 4 potatoes. Finally, we got it. There we go. There we go. Our first farm has been, or at least not my first farm, my first seeds have been completed. Let me go ahead and place these seeds in here. Let's also water them down. And I have a feeling I'm also gonna have to do a spell, right? Choose potion. Oh, so we gotta place a specific potion in there. I get it. That is kind of weird, but we are gonna have to do it eventually. Let me go ahead and grab this one and make a compost bin. We do have enough. Use your axe to chop down trees. Yeah, I know. Oh, hold up. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on a minute. I want to bring this one built. And we are gonna build the compost bin. Actually, let me build it all the way back here. Come on, buddy. Back here. Just like that. Alright, let's see how that works. Am I supposed to fill that up with something? Ah, so that's what you gotta do. Craft. Look at that. So we can use the wheat to make dirt. But of course, we are gonna have to wait 24 hours apparently for this to be ready. So I think I may need to get myself quite a few maybe of these compost bin. Not even sure. And at the same time, we're also gonna have to build another garden bed. But of course, in order to do that, we are gonna have to wait for that to be ready. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, now that I got myself the potatoes, right? Can I go to the grandma and give the potatoes to her?
I can't thank you enough for helping out here, sweetheart. Are the potatoes ready to harvest?
They are.
Yes, Grandma. Here's 4 potatoes from the field.
Ooh, wonderful. Maybe you've got a greener thumb
Looks like we
than
do.
you thought. Why don't you take them down to the general store and sell them? I'm sure Lena will give us a fair price for them.
All right, confirm. We are going to do that. But at the same time, let me also talk about the compost.
Great job. Now we just need to fill it with weeds and let it work its magic. Then we can start making garden beds.
I get it. All right, so we are going to need to build 3 garden beds by the looks of it in order to complete the mission over here. Interesting. All right, anyway, guys, I think this is going to be the end of this episode of Wildflowers, and we'll come back to the next one. We are going to keep on exploring, keep on trying to get this garden even bigger, and see what else we got to do. I am currently really enjoying the game so far. As you guys can see, we have quite a bit of quests that we got to work with here. I did get myself the fishies that I got to get back to Bruno, so we are going to also have to do that in the next episode. But in the meantime, thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe out there, and make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next one soon. Bye!